Val Kilmer passed away on April 1st at the age of 65, and his family is speaking out about his death. Kilmer's death from pneumonia comes after years of public and private health struggles, most notably his long battle with throat cancer. Diagnosed in 2014, Kilmer initially denied the diagnosis publicly before confirming it in a 2017 interview with The Hollywood Reporter. Actor Tom Cruise delivered a heartfelt message and called for a moment of silence at CinemaCon to honor his Top Gun co-star Val Kilmer, who died on Tuesday at age 65. Kilmer's illness impacted his career and public appearances. After undergoing a tracheotomy and radiation treatments, he lost the ability to speak naturally. His condition became more known through the 2021 documentary Val, which chronicled his health journey alongside rare footage from decades of his personal and professional life. Cruise, 62, starred as Captain Pete, Maverick, Mitchell opposite Kilmer's Tom Iceman, Kazansky in 1986 as Top Gun. The duo reunited on screen in the 2022 sequel, Top Gun: Maverick. Cruise has said in previous interviews how meaningful it was to share the screen with Kilmer again. 2 days following his passing, his daughter Mercedes Kilmer confirmed that her father passed away in a statement given to People, stating, "Thank you for honoring our extraordinary father's memory." Kilmer also had some warm things to say about her father. Speaking about him to the media for the first time since announcing the news of his passing, her statement read, "We are so proud of him and honored to see his legacy celebrated. At this time, we would like to grieve privately." Kilmer's last public appearance was actually with his daughter Mercedes at the annual Thespians Go Hollywood Gala at Avalon Hollywood in Los Angeles on November 18, 2019. Speaking with the New York Times, Mercedes said Kilmer passed away of pneumonia. She also said that he fought throat cancer back in 2014 and recovered. One of Kilmer's most famous films was Top Gun with Tom Cruise. During CinemaCon 2025 in Las Vegas on April 3rd, Cruise honored the late star. "I'd like to take a moment before we get started today to honor a dear friend of mine, Val Kilmer," Cruise said via People. "I can't tell you how much I admired his work and him as a human being. How grateful and honored I was that he joined Top Gun and came back for Top Gun: Maverick." He added that, "It would be really nice if we could just have a moment all together and just take a moment because he loved movies and he gave a lot to all of us with his performances with his films. If we could just all take a moment and just think about all the wonderful times that we had with him." "Thank you, Val," Cruise continued. "I wish you well on your next journey. Thank you all for doing that. I know he appreciates it." In the wake of Val Kilmer's death on April 1st at age 65, there have been touching tributes from co-stars and career retrospectives sure to inspire new viewings of his most memorable roles, from Top Gun to Tombstone. There have also been conflicting reports about Kilmer's health in his final days. A report from TMZ claims the actor and artist was unable to get out of bed for years before his death. Unidentified family sources told the outlet that Kilmer was cancer-free, after being diagnosed with throat cancer in 2014, undergoing chemo, radiation, and 2 tracheotomies. But he had a lack of energy due to the treatments, and he was bedbound for a long time. Kilmer was frail near the end of his life, and his health seriously declined in the past week, leading friends and family to hold vigil at his hospital bedside in the days before his death, according to TMZ. He had also been hospitalized earlier this year. Yet Kilmer was also reportedly scheduled to appear at the Beverly Hills Film Festival on the day he died, People reported. On April 2nd, festival founder Nino Simone told the outlet that, "We had just confirmed Val to attend the West Coast premiere of American Badass, a Michael Madsen retrospective." Simone said Kilmer's appearance was confirmed this past weekend, just 2 or 3 days before his death. There were arrangements for Kilmer to arrive on the red carpet at 7:30 p.m. on April 1st, Simone said. The festival's PR team was trying to connect with Kilmer's driver to finalize plans. The story and news of his death were reported literally at the same exact time, Simone said. "Unbelievable, and so heartbreaking. Our hearts go out to his family. Those are 2 contrasting takes under the circumstances. What we do know is that Kilmer died from pneumonia on Tuesday," his daughter, Mercedes, announced. She said he was surrounded by family and friends. It was also noted that he had recovered from throat cancer. In the 2021 documentary about his life, Val, Kilmer talked about his health struggles after cancer, which affected his voice. He could speak only by pushing a button on an apparatus in his trachea. His son, Jack, narrated the film using his dad's words. "Now that it's more difficult to speak, I want to tell my story more than ever," Kilmer said in the documentary. Kilmer also released a 2020 autobiography, I'm Your Huckleberry, a memoir detailing his career and health struggles. While Kilmer may have planned to attend the Beverly Hills Film Festival on April 1st, he hadn't made a red carpet appearance in years. The last photos of him at a Hollywood event, captured by Getty Images or the Associated Press, are from 2019. He attended several events that year. Kilmer did not attend the Val premieres in 2021, letting the two children he had with his by-then ex-wife, Jo and Wally, represent him. In August 2021, his daughter shared a health update with Extra, saying Kilmer was doing well, still recovering. The recovery process is just as grueling as the actual disease. As for his absence at the LA premiere of his film, she told Entertainment Tonight that he had already seen the film probably 1,000 times. So we can't control what he does, as far as him attending. Kilmer's son told the same outlet, "We wish he could be here, but he's here in spirit, and he's just so proud of this and that people get to see a side of him that has never been seen before." Kilmer famously made a cameo in 2022's Top Gun: Maverick, reuniting Iceman and Tom Cruise's Maverick after more than 3 decades. But he didn't attend any of those premieres around the globe either. His Instagram account remained active. His final post on March 22nd was of one of his paintings, which he also sold on his website. On February 23rd, there was a video posted to his account in which he was playfully putting on a Batman mask with artist and musician David Cho. TMZ reported that the video was actually from years ago, and his appearance in it isn't accurate to how he looked in the last months of his life. Although Kilmer's romantic status at the end of his life is unclear, the actor, who was linked to Cher, Angelina Jolie, Cindy Crawford and others, wrote in his memoir, "I haven't had a girlfriend in 20 years. The truth is I am lonely part of every day." Kilmer remained friends with Cher and stayed with her during his cancer battle. Kilmer's health woes presented challenges in his everyday life. In his 2020 New York Times profile, it noted he used both a tracheostomy tube and a feeding tube. He said he'd been taken off his trach tube a couple of times, but each time he did, he had a health setback, including coughs, cold, and fevers. A lifelong Christian Scientist, Kilmer talked in the same article how he underwent chemotherapy for his cancer despite its being against his religion. He said it was at the behest of his children, who are not Christian Scientists. Kilmer also said that because of his religion, he did not believe in death. He told Men's Health in 2020, "You have to not see it as a loss." On Thursday morning at CinemaCon, held at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Cruise told the audience, "I'd like to honor a dear friend of mine, Val Kilmer," Variety first reported. "I can't tell you how much I admire his work, how grateful and honored I was when he joined Top Gun and came back later for Top Gun: Maverick," Cruise said. The actor then asked the crowd to join him for a moment of silence, saying, "I think it would be really nice if we could have a moment together because he loved movies and he gave a lot to all of us. Just kind of think about all the wonderful times that we had with him."